Hey, Gary.
Hey guys, welcome to Tapping In. I appreciate you guys being here. There's all kinds of stuff going on. I guess you guys probably woke up and noticed a few things happening in the world that's a little bit crazy. But we'll see. We'll see on all that stuff. But it's really wild because today is like one of those days, and it's been leading up to this. I don't know exactly what category you guys fall into, and I'm not an astrologer. I did remember that time, Dean, I got booked on this show. It was with all the rich people in Miami, and they booked me as a famous astrologer, not a famous psychic.
Yep,
Remember that one?
I remember. You knew nothing about astrology.
I didn't know a damn thing. But I faked it all the way through. And so it was a live show. And I just simply read, "Oh my God, you're a Sagittarius? I see you moving into two new places. Does that make any sense to you?" Oh my God, yes. And so, anyway, I was the most amazing astrologer that had ever lived by the end of the show. However, I know nothing. I was a total idiot and know nothing about astrology, but I faked it, and it worked, and it really really worked. So tonight I'm going to fake everything about astrology, okay, or what that stuff. Anyway, God told me tonight to do the show on push through and push through. And this is a time where you have to push through it. And this is what's going on. Many of you guys are at, and I could read the collective number. The number is 73% is if I read the whole all you guys watching, you guys are 73% there. Well, that's most of the way there. Damn. Okay, that's good. That's good. You're 73% there already. And that's collective. So that means that's the average of everybody I'm talking to right now. And so you could actually push on through and you could nail it. And so you just got to push through. A lot of times, push through. I don't know if I could push through if I were not as psychic as I am. I really don't. I'm not sure. And so because I am, so I have no idea. I am me, and you are you, and we all us, and whatever. But I can tell you guys how to push through. Do any of you guys need to push through right now? Any of you guys? Most of you guys? What's the number? What's the number? Push through. You got to push through, right? Yeah, I think it's all of you guys. I think it's everybody, obviously, because God picks the topic. I don't. And He told me to tell you guys, I'm going to talk to you guys on pushing through, and I'm going to work with you on how to push through. Now, when you push through, what happens? You nail it, and you end up in your heaven dimension, this new dimension that's opened up, which is called, God calls it your heaven dimension, not the heaven dimension. The heaven dimension is Zion heaven, where I went to when I died 5 times with COVID. I had to die to get in. People are dying to get into there, right? It's the only way you can get in. And but instead of the heaven dimension, this is your heaven dimension. Where does your heaven dimension exist? It exists here. It's the spiritual dimension here on earth. And with all the hells going on, all the hells in your life, um, it's hard to imagine that you can actually have a heaven, but you can. And all you got to do is push through, and I found these planets that are lining up. That's kind of weird. Y'all seen that? You guys seen that in the news? And so the planets are lining up. What does that mean? I really honestly don't have a clue, but I'm going to fake it and act like I do. And so here's this is what we got offline. Okay. And these are the planets that are lining up: Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. That's obviously what is that one? That's what's the one with a ring around it? What's it called?
Oh,
You
Saturn.
Saturn. Okay. All right. And so oh, they got them line they got them different. Okay. Venus and Mercury. Okay. And so anyway, if you go to say Mercury, okay, it brings clarity. How many of you guys need clarity? And I'm going to figure out how to pull this energy in for you because these planets are lined up today and tomorrow. Okay. You need clarity. Let me talk to Danielle. Let me talk to Danielle. Okay. And so just unmute. I'm going to roll through this real quick because this is something that I was, God told me you can do this. Okay. I can do this. Okay. And so here we are. So Danielle, you need clarity. What do you need clarity on?
Oh my goodness, Gary, how are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm real
Good,
good, actually. I feel good.
good. I've actually moved to a new city and I've had 6 or 7 interviews and no offers. So I'm like, what am I doing? I'm running out of time. What's going on?
You have fear. And so when you have fear, you actually repel everything, and you fear you can't find a job. So what you fear you bring closer to you. So can I help you get rid of your fear demons?
Sure.
Okay,
Yes.
in your second dimension, that's the reason you would, you guys should read this book. It's a real good book. Dean and I wrote this book some 20 years ago or something, and or 20 something. And this is a book, Secrets from God, Your Keys to Heaven, teaches you how to clear your 10 dimensions. In your second dimension, you have 6 big, giant, higher self angels. All of them are covered up with fear demons. All 6 of them. Okay, now I'm going to clear that for you, and I'll show you how this feels. Okay. All right.
I
Okay.
already feel
All right.
something.
Yeah, because I'm doing it. There we go. And so I just cleared all. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the big 6. There we are. Got a little dizzy now, huh?
Mhm.
Feel that?
I'm definitely getting hotter.
Okay. Well, the reason you're getting hotter is because you have your 6 angels in your second dimension control outcomes of what's up and give you direction. And so, if you had a job, if you knocked on the door to the right, you would knock on the door to the left. So you're just hitting it backwards. You're also backwards in your physical body. Your spirit is turned backwards in your physical body. I'm going to turn it around. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
All
I
right,
kind of
there we
feel that
go.
way too.
Yeah, well, that's because it is. And so there we go. Now I cleared it and I got you turned around face on instead of face backwards. Now that feels real good. Look how you feel.
I feel lighter.
Your head quiet.
Yes, I feel like more me.
Okay, you'll get 3 jobs next week if you try. All you need is one.
I have 2 interviews this week. This
You're gonna
upcoming
you
week.
well, you're gonna get 3 jobs. There's one of your interviews that's gonna provide you with 2 job opportunities. They're gonna hire you if you want to get hired there, and then they're gonna immediately move you into another job. Okay?
That'd be a miracle. That'd be ideal. That's perfect.
Yeah, well, because you're kind of applying for jobs where you're overqualified.
I actually feel that way as well. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they do too. Okay, and so
Okay.
there we go. So now then, notice how you're starting to feel really hot in your body. I see you start your forehead sweating now. See?
Mhm.
How's that
I
feel?
like at my knees and my legs, they're very hot.
Okay, it's because you're going to go in the right direction. They're going to take you where you need to go. There. Okay. And so that's all that was wrong with you. And that's not so much. And so all you got to do now is push through. Um, you
Thank you.
stop whining, stop bitching, I heard. Last week we did a show on don't bitch, okay? And so you also got to be careful. Don't whine about things. Don't bitch about things. Um, just push through it. Be positive. Does that make some sense to you? And you got a
Yeah.
friend who's your friend or family member that's a bitcher? You got one that's just bitching their heads off. Who is that?
Mm, who isn't it? No, I have a sister maybe. That could be
I
that
heard
person.
your angel then was really sarcastic and said maybe. Yeah. So try to avoid that person this week if you can. And so just try to avoid because these days you get mojoed by other people's mojo. So you got to get above it. Then you can turn around, go back and help out the sister. I'm not telling you not to help her out. I'm telling you to just give it a break, and you got to get above it. And once you get above it, you'll be fine. But I see 2, 1, 2, 3 jobs this week, so just go do it, and you'll get them. See, it's easy. It's really easy. There, fixed it. All right.
I got really hot in my stomach, so thank you so
Yeah.
much.
You're welcome so much. There you go. I love you. I feel you. I love you. She's easy
Oh,
to love. And you need a lot of love. Just, love each other, guys. Come on. What the hell? Dig deep. What the heaven, rather. And so, anyway, Mercury gives you clarity. Who needed clarity? Who else needs some clarity? What do you need? Okay. Let me look at you. Oh God, you got all kinds of stuff going on. Let me talk to Katrina. Katrina, what up? How are you, girl? Real
Uh,
quick, what do you need clarity on?
Agree with a C or a K?
K.
Okay.
Katri. Yeah, unmute and when as soon as he gets you there, yeah.
Got her.
There you go. Katrina, tell me real quick what you need clarity on because I got to move through this fast tonight.
Okay, two things. So
Okay.
first, in 2024, I had my newborn baby
Yay.
and felt extremely at one, at peace, bonded, very on like the same level with my husband and my baby. And and I'm not bitching, I'm not trying to blame. I'm just trying to
No, no,
explain.
no. That's okay.
Um, we had my mother-in-law and my father-in-law come up to get Christmas trees with us. And one rule that I had been, please don't kiss my baby because it's just very, I just didn't want anybody kissing my baby. So what happened was my mother-in-law, what'd she do? She did what a lot of mother-in-laws do, and she kissed my son. And something happened where I felt like my baby bond break, if that makes sense. Like it sounds dramatic, but like I love my son. But like I felt like that bond kind of like that intimacy of like newborn being at one with my husband and baby, it broke and I've been trying to get it back. Like I love my son.
I can
I
fix it. Okay, I can fix it. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna bitch. I'm gonna bitch at you. You can't expect your mother-in-law not to kiss their grandchild. You know, you can't expect that. You
well,
know.
we've talked about this before in the past
Yeah.
and it was just very shocking to me
Yeah,
because
yeah, well, here, no, no, all that will be, and you're going to find everything wrong, and you're going to get, and that's a demon trick. So you're being tricked by a demon. You want me to fix it or just talk about it for you?
um fix it.
Fix it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. In your second dimension higher selves, you have 6 out of 6 of your second dimension higher selves that are possessed by a demon that's got you crazy. And so it's making you go psycho, okay? And you're not psycho, right? I mean, I've read you a million times. I know you. You're sweet. You're loving. You're caring. You take care of everybody. That's who you're over thoughtful, if anything, in the world. But you're not making any sense, okay?
That yeah, I'm
And
not
so,
making sense. You could ask my
no.
husband.
Yeah,
You
and you got the best husband in the world, by the way. And so I'm clearing these psycho demons. So the psycho demons are now moving into the second dimension, guys. If you do not have this book, get it and read it. If you're in the online club, you get it for free. So go and join the online club if you're not in, and there's a lot of benefits in there. But the demons are now moving into the second dimension higher selves. And these are the ones that control your first dimension and block your first dimension where you cannot have your heaven. So you've got a heavenly husband, a heavenly baby, a heavenly world.
yes.
At this point in the game, you should, the thing I do sometimes where I go, shut the
Hell up. And
right. That's
it's
it.
like
That's where you are, but you're psycho. Okay,
it's
let me
like
get
watching my life through a window, if that makes
yeah.
sense.
Well, you're not going to have a life if you keep it up because you're going to blow everybody out that's precious to you. And so
Hmm.
that's what you're going to do. You wreck your whole world. And so rather than wreck your whole world, let me fix it.
Yes, please.
Okay. And so I'm fixing all these 6 higher selves that are destroyed. Some of them are in black holes. Some of them are in upside down pyramids. I mean, and there we go, there we go, there we go. It takes a minute. They got you. There we go, there we go, there we go, and there we go. How quiet's your head?
Good. I felt like pressure on the back of my neck, so that was interesting.
Light. Well, that was
Yeah.
light. Well, that was you felt light coming down your God cord for a change,
Mm.
and so that's what's going on. And so let me just fix you. Your heart is black. Your
Mm.
brain is black. Your emotions are black. Your legs are black. Okay. So we don't want that. Okay. So ask God for a golden brain.
God, please bring me a golden brain.
There you go. Now ask God for a rainbow brain.
God, please bring me a rainbow brain.
Okay, there we go. Now ask God for a God brain.
God, please bring me a God brain.
It's a white brain. It just went in. Okay, this was a meditation that we did last week. Okay, and so you guys want to go back, be in the if you're in the online club, if you're in the enlightenment club, you want to go back and replay that meditation and do this. The fact that they're bringing these gifts down right now, I understand now why they had me do that meditation. See, many times I can look back and go, oh, that's why they had me do that. Right. And so, but this meditation will set you free. So now you're starting to feel warm. Now you got a golden heart, you got a white heart, you got a rainbow heart. And now I see your whole spirit changing and you got a good, big God spirit. And so there you go. And now you look super, super light, super, super bright, starting to feel totally different inside and your feet are hot. And so feel all that. And so now you're
Yeah,
hanging.
my legs are very hot. Like I'm just very warm.
Yeah, see now you're fine. Now you're going to be fine. And you're a sweetheart. You were being crazy. And so these days, the entities that jump in us, you could have all kinds of entities jump in you that make you do all kinds of crazy things or make you nutty. And so in your case, you had psycho demons and it was making you psycho with your spouse who is a superstar. And
Yeah.
so, yeah. And so if you wanted to go out and find a husband, he would be about the one to find. And
Mhm.
and so I remember reading him from way back and I said, "Oh my God, this guy's great for you." And
Mhm.
so and you're great for him. And so I just cleared it and this has got you going, but now I got it out of your head there. Okay.
And
Yeah.
then I have another one. My sister, she's been estranged for a few years. Drama back between like for the audience, like she was in a dramatic thing with like my mother and my stepdad, whatever. She's pregnant with twins, and I had recently reached out to her just like with well wishes because I just felt like, I didn't want her to feel like she wasn't unsupported by
Right.
me. And I know that you and I know that in the past you're like, hey, don't reach out to her yet. She's just mad, she's not in a good place. I think she's working on herself and I'm respecting her boundaries, you know what I mean? Like I learned from as a mom myself, like to respect other mom boundaries, but I guess my overall question for clarity is like, is that the right move? Should I just continue giving her space? Like
Well, I think to reach out is the right thing to do.
yeah,
I think she needs love, but above all, project love to her. So you
yeah,
have to have some love in you to project love.
yeah.
You see, and everything that can bring you a lot of love, your husband,
Mhm.
he would be, your baby, you have an issue there, right? With the mother-in-law and the this and the that and the some other stuff and and so, but now you don't. And
Mhm.
so now you got love in you and you got a God heart to love with and a rainbow heart to love with. And, so what you can do now is just project love to her and you'll
Okay.
find yeah, I think she'll call you within a day or two. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I just projected a lot of love to her and a lot of light to her. And see, that's the reason you see you feel real warm right now.
Mhm.
And so, and you got to push through and don't be mad. That's a trick.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You're not an angry person. Don't be angry. When you find yourself angry, guys, and you're not angry, you go, what? What? Why am I angry? And there's a lot of anger on the planet. This is going on. I mean, this is really going on. This means that your second dimension higher selves are possessed, and then your lower body is getting possessed from them. And that's what's happening. So you've got to just clear the dimensions. You can say, God, give me a sword, give me a staff, let me clear. You can do it right now. Just get the sword, get the staff, clear those second dimension higher selves, and you'll be fine. And then what happens is you'll stop also projecting negativity to everybody you know. You have to stop it. You have to just make yourself stop it and you have to push through and that's a big thing. So that's what Mercury does. Those are the things you have to push through and it gives you clarity to your thoughts. This second dimension thing does that. And so, right now, today, and tomorrow, these planets are aligned, and you guys can get these very special energies that'll show up in your world. And that's how that works. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer, but I used to have years ago, I spent tons of time with one of the best astrologers in the world. and was best friends with her. I lived in the same town as her, so it was real easy. We did a lot of the same shows together. Um, and we read a lot of movie stars and stuff, and so I remember her and I told Laura Dern to take this part in a movie, and we told Laura Dern we were had dinner at a what was that, a Village Inn, one of those Waffle House like places, right? And this is after we'd done a radio show, and Laura Dern was with us, and we told Laura Dern to go ahead and take this part in this movie, even though they weren't offering her any money. They were only offering her a percentage, which was kind of a little bit of an insult. Her mom is Diane Ladd. I know Diane, been to her house many times, had dinner and all kinds of stuff. Friends with me, friends with Kevin. She lives in Ojai, and so anyway, so Laura Dern. Um, of course, she took the part in the movie, and it was a little movie called Jurassic Park. Laura Dern retired if she wanted to. Because she just got a little piece of it. She got a part of the till, and so which made a lot more sense than getting paid to do the movie. Believe me, at that time, so there you go. But anyway, so I did shows with Janet Scialis, who was just a superstar as an astrologer, and so I did learn a lot from her, and I realized that the planets do play a part in what's going on. So today these planets have lined up, guys. Show that one more time. Throw it up one more time to what's going on with the planets. There we are: Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury. Anyway, and this is. This is, and they got Saturn wrong. Saturn's the one with the ring around it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, what is that? It's in the wrong place. Somebody did that wrong.
Oh, I just noticed
That's
that.
Neptune. Yeah, that's Neptune. Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm like, that's not right. Anyway, but these planets that have aligned, and today they're in alignment, you can get amazing blessings from them, and so Mercury does clarity. So if you need clarity, you tap into Mercury, and you'll notice a certain warmth in your chest. Who else needs clarity? It feels like somebody else needs some clarity. I'll be glad to read you and help you out. And so there we go. Let me talk to. Oh God, let me see. You switch screens, and I lost who I was going to talk to. Oh, there we go. Let me speak to Marita. Right, Marita. Yeah, that's it. There we go. There we go. Unmute
Oh,
your.
there you go. Okay.
There we go. Oh, we are. And so, and just you tell me real quick, what do you need clarity on? I'll fix you.
I don't know. I guess it's the future. I'm the same. I feel a little stuck on
Mm-hmm. Well,
getting the
I can.
job.
Yeah.
I just
Okay. And so the future is a big space. What do you really need clarity on?
my own way. I don't know exactly what should I do next. I'm finishing a healthcare aid. I'm looking to make my own business to start, a new facility for older people. I'm also getting into some politics. Like I am started a program a couple months ago that's going to be 2 years in college in applied politics and public affairs.
Mhm. I like the old people thing. Whatever you're doing with you said you're doing something with older people. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm a healthcare aide. Yes. So I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
thinking
Where do you live? Where are you from?
Canada.
Oh, okay. And so I felt it was another country. And so here's what I see. If you do that, it's easy. It feels like it's very led, and you're going to do really, really well. Are you working to make money, or are you working because you want to do something? You know,
Yeah, I want to
it
do
feels
it. Yeah,
it
I
feels
want
like it
to.
feels like politics are more your hobby. And so there's a difference in hobbies and jobs, and there's nothing wrong with having a job and a hobby, the same thing, and so if you love it, and so but I see that you're going to do really well with the older people thing. That feels really good to me, and the politic thing can also work. On different levels, and so I can see that. but it ends up eating your time up for free. And so, and that falls into and I'm hearing cuss words. Screw that category, because I don't think you can work for free. Can you afford to work for free?
No, no.
Okay,
The
well then,
thing is,
that
I'm also going to divorce after 27 years. We divorced last year.
I heard good.
Um, and yeah, here I need a lot of help,
Yeah, well,
with,
I think it's good that you got a divorce. He was kind of an idiot, right, and a liar.
yeah,
Okay, and you were reluctant in saying that. I think you have to really realize that's who he was, and so and then
yeah,
I think and so now you there you are. Now you got it. And so see how your sinuses open. See? Your
yes,
son. Okay, that's because you got it and you went to truth. So and now you'll be able to move on. I got rid of all these traumas that had to do with that relationship. It was not you. There's nothing wrong with you. It was him. And so I'm just clearing everything off. I want you to say the words, I'm worthy.
I'm worthy.
You are. See, your hands got warm when you said it, and your feet got hot. I felt it. And so you just need to feel like you're worthy, and you got to go through, push through the traumas of that relationship. That's 90% of your problems. 92,
How,
actually.
how do I push through, Gary?
I just did it. I cleared off your traumas.
Perfect.
And
Sounds
so
great.
I'm doing the
Thank
work.
you.
I'm doing the heavy lifting for you guys tonight, right? And
Thank
so
you.
because I can do it real fast, and that's the reason I just pulled all these traumas off of you. Ask God for all the spiritual gifts you need to win. Say, God, give me all the spiritual gifts I need to win.
God, give me all the spiritual gifts I need to win.
He gave you a golden road. It's a golden brick road with diamonds in it. And now your feet are really warm. Your hands are really hot. Your face is hot. There you go. See? And now I see,
Feel my whole
yeah, your whole body, and I see you holding hands. See, one hand is really hot. Feel that? You're holding hands with your new soulmate. Who is that? You don't know yet, right? Or do you?
No, no, I don't
Yeah,
have anything yet. No.
yeah, you will. Feel how one of your hands is hot. Feel it?
Yes, it's the right hand. That's the one that
Yeah.
I'm keeping.
Yeah, you can feel it, right? And so you can feel your hand hot. And so the reason your hand is hot is because in the spiritual dimension, you're actually holding hands with your new soulmate. So you got a new soulmate really close in. That'll happen now. It'll just hook up. So you hook up in the spiritual dimensions first, and then it comes right on down, and you'll be with this person in the physical world. So now then, got rid of your traumas, and so I'm a one-stop shop. I'm telling you, I got you fixed. You're gonna be all right. So there we are. And so a lot of these different planets affected you. Clarity, I just fixed that. Now you've got awakening that just happened, and that's Venus, and that's awakening with desires. So now then, you feel warm in your hands. You also feel kind of warm from your waist down,
From the
basically.
top to the bottom.
Yeah,
I
you feel it. Yeah,
feel
you see?
the,
Yeah. So
the top of my
see,
head.
our energies, our passionate energies, our sensual energies, our sexual energies, if you would, they can be turned off. And so this whole thing turned you off with this old relationship. And so, but now you're there you go, the switch came on. So you're going to find yourself with a romantic soulmate relationship very soon. That's what I see. And that's what you needed. And so God gave you the gifts. I didn't give them to you. I just hooked you up. I was the middleman. And but God hooked you up with the gifts you needed to be okay. And so now you just push on through. Okay. Push through.
I
That's all
will.
you got to You will. And you really will. I heard that. I heard you will.
I
Yeah. Good
will.
luck. Good luck. A
Thank
lot of love.
you.
A lot of love to you.
Thank you, Gary.
You
Thank
know,
you so much.
yeah, and then Jupiter affects you, which expands your vision and potential as well. See, now where you didn't have potential of even a lover, now you do. You see? And so all these planets and many of all these planets lining up, you can get the benefit, you guys, all of you guys, you can get the benefit of all these planets. Saturn helps you stabilize and gives you breakthroughs. You got to do push throughs to get to the breakthroughs, if you would. But Saturn does that. Uranus gives you, it triggers sudden insights. Like all of a sudden, you Me get a soulmate? Oh my God, you got to be kidding. No, yes, that's going to happen. Yes, yes, yes. Neptune opens doors to your intention. So make sure you have the intention to do all these things, and you'll see it'll all clear up. Total clarity. You'll nail it. I love it. Anyway, I love you. You're fun. I like you a lot because you're easy to fix. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. She's saying some cool stuff, but I can't hear it. Anyway,
Oh, I thought you were
who we
done.
talking?
I'm
Oh,
muted.
that's all right. That's all right. You're just pushing me, Dean. You're pushing me. You're going, don't be so slow, Gary. Just wait till Wally braces you and embarrasses you. You know,
I need to start training
yeah, sure.
one of these days.
Wally's gonna kick your
It's
butt.
like
Let me talk to Wally. Let me see what he's gonna get out of this. Let me talk to Wally. I got to talk to Wally every week because I love Wally. And so,
Hi,
Wally,
Gary.
hey, buddy, happy birthday, and happy
Well,
birthday.
it's been a really great couple of days. I got lots of cards, lots of good wishes. And I actually went to Die in Heaven and they had a birthday party for me.
Yay! I
And
can see him. I can see him
yeah,
celebrating. It looks like a ticker tape parade or something. I
it
see
was,
confetti.
they gave me birthday cake and sparklers and my family was there and it was good.
Ah,
So,
so you got to hang out with your loved ones on the other side that have
and
passed on,
God,
and
and
God,
God.
and this was your 80th birthday.
Yes, my 80th birthday. But I don't feel any older.
Oh, you look young, so that's great. And I know you can outrun Dean, so he's going to race you. And he's like, he's wimping out. He says he's
Yeah.
not training, and I know you're training, and I know you run like 30-mile marathons or whatever. And so, yeah,
Yeah. I
Dean,
I did 7 miles today. So
Lord.
how many miles did you do today, Dino?
I walked up and down the steps twice, and I took the trash out. Does
Wow.
that
No,
count?
I don't even think you. I don't even
that
think you.
counts.
You say it counts? It counts. What does it count for?
Sure.
That didn't sound too confident there, Wally. That's it. I'm gonna start training. We're gonna race next lifetime. That's what I'm training for my next lifetime.
Well, last week you said when I'm 90. So
Yes, I got 10 years.
So you're gonna race Wally at 90? If you get beat by a 90-year-old? I mean that's pretty pathetic, right? I mean,
right.
No,
in most realities it would be, but Wally's like looking good at 80, so I think you're gonna be fine at 90, Wally, and even 115. I think you can
Well,
live. I think you can be on up there. That's gonna be crazy. We're starting to live older,
yeah.
and especially people who have crazy light live to be crazy years. I mean, they really do. It's happening.
Yeah. By the way, your Wednesday meditation was one of the best.
It really
It
was.
was, yes, it was very good. So if
Mm.
people should go back and listen to it again if they haven't heard it.
It's really powerful. It's
Yeah.
really powerful. God's bringing in all these powerful meditations to align with this. Let me just look at you. Okay, Mercury, uh, clarity to your thoughts. I'm hooking you up with that energy. I just did. Awake Venus awakens the desires. You already are. Jupiter expands vision. And this is there. It just moved in on top of you, Venus. This Jupiter energy. Feel that? It's crazy.
Hmm.
Your head opened. Feel that?
Yes.
That
Yes.
was great. Yeah, it's like it got bigger. It was like a
Right.
bigger. Yeah, wow. I'm empathing it, so I know what you're feeling. Saturn stabilizes many breakthroughs, and so um, now you feel like you're almost leaning forward into stuff. Feel that? Kind of a
Hmm.
crazy feeling for you. There we go. I'm learning about these planets through you, Wally. Okay, Uranus triggers sudden insights. You already have it. Okay, Neptune opens doors to your intention, and you already have it. So many of these you're already
Oh,
connected with these aspects. So today and tomorrow, if you think of all these planets lining up, and then you have your forward intention to reap the benefits of all the different light coming into our planet, with these
okay.
planets lining up, these alignments. There, you never heard your head that quiet as it was in that moment. Hear
No,
it?
yeah, I wish it'd be like that all the time.
Yeah, well, all you got to do is just get in touch with it
Yeah.
with all these different planets, and they're lined up now, so it makes it easy to reap the benefits. And
Okay.
so there, you just did. So it was really easy for me to work with you and get you like really tuned up. I can't
Good.
wait to hear what that does for you.
Okay.
It's it's going to be crazy.
What's my second dimension? Is that okay?
Totally clear. Well, let me
Good.
look. No, you got one that's a little goofy.
Okay.
What is that? Oh, you're trying to get a better relationship with food. You're laughing, right? You're doing that
Well,
now?
I have a lot of allergies to food,
Oh,
so
oh,
there's
okay.
many things I can't eat,
Hmm.
and sometimes eating is not enjoyable anymore
Oh, because of all that.
because of all that.
Okay, you may find you can get around all that, is what I see.
Okay.
Um, you won't believe what I'm going to tell you to do. I recently I was reading stuff and Ruben works with us and he's a doctor of pharmacy among other things and but so he knows a lot, right? And I go, what is the best thing I could take or do for me? And he goes, I don't know. And I go, well, I've got to be able to know. So let me read it. And so when I went to read, is there anything, any compound, any medication, any drug, any supplement that I could do that would be amazing for me? And I read this would be the same, had the same effect on you, and you would lose your allergy
Oh,
problems. And it's actually this is so simple. Royal jelly, which is what the queen bee eats. And she lives like
royal jelly. Okay.
royal is called royal jelly, and it's not exactly cheap. I think it's a couple $100 for a jar of it.
Uh-huh.
And so, but I heard that is like the one of the most impressive um, important things to that can bring your vibration to a high, healthy vibe.
Okay. I have to.
And then when I read all the benefits from it, once I got a jar of it, I was like, "Whoa, no wonder." But I see that that would sort out your allergy issues.
Okay. Is
Try
it
it.
like a honey or something, or a,
Yeah, it's like a honey. It's like the thing that the queen bee eats, and she lives 4 times as long as a regular bee.
okay.
And so I'll go for 4 times as long. And what? 40 times as long as a regular bee.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
okay.
sorry, correct. Yeah, that's there you are. And so that's why Ruben's a doctor. And so he's smart. I'm just psychic. But but that could really make a big difference, I see. Give
Okay.
it a shot. See what you say. I
Okay.
don't usually tell people things like that, but I really read that and I found it to be true when I tried a little bit of it
Yeah.
this week for a few days in a row. I felt slightly elevated. And I was like, wow, okay, that works,
Yeah.
you know?
It's amazing that you found that in my second dimension. I mean,
Hmm.
because I've never talked to you about that before.
No, but
So
I saw, and
yeah.
so see, your second dimension is very important to keep clear. That's the reason. Read this book, guys. It teaches
Mhm.
you how to clear all 10 dimensions. The second dimension is very effective. And also, it's the dimension that you pull in all these energies from even the planets. That comes to your second, it comes all the way down through all the dimensions, but it hits your second dimension higher selves and then you're able to feel it in your first dimension
Okay.
body. And this is a dimension that really affects our heaven dimension.
Okay.
It really turns your heaven dimension on to where you can manifest perfectly if all those six angels are cleared in your second dimension. So very important.
Okay.
There we are.
Well,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you a
Hey,
lot.
thank you, thank you,
So
thank you. That was interesting for me. That was
love
an
you.
interesting. Love you too, buddy. It was really wild because I learned something there. I really did. I'm telling you, I'm working, I'm kind of doing a little something different because of these planets being aligned, and I've never had all those planets aligned, and so I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, is there a benefit really, or is that just what some astrologer says, right? And so, because I don't buy it unless I see it. And so there is a benefit. There's a tremendous benefit, and you guys can get it. All you got to do is clear your second dimension. If you've got the book, Your Keys to Heaven, read it, work on clearing your second dimension and all your dimensions, but your second dimension, and you'll find that you can really tap into these planetary alignments that are going on today and tomorrow, and you'll get the benefit from that, which is, again, Mercury, clarity, Venus, awakening of your desires. Woohoo! You know, Jupiter expands your vision and potential of what you can do. Saturn stabilizes those breakthroughs. Uranus triggers sudden insights where you go, "Oh my God, I got to go do that." I feel it. And Neptune opens doors to your intention. And so all those are super important things. And can you imagine all these planets are aligned at one time? And if you were an astrologer, you'd be jumping up and down, and so right now. And so, but you're a human and you're all spiritually gifted. So use this time anytime there's any kind of benefit going on, I'm like, yeah, do it. Do it. Absolutely. It's really, really important. So there we are. So push through, push through. God said tonight is push through. Any of you guys got something you're trying to push through? Any guys, what's going on with that? Anybody trying to push through anything? What you got? Peggy, what you got going on? You're just trying to push through something. What you trying to push through?
She was on my list.
Was she? Oh, good. Hey, Peggy, what up?
Mute.
There you go.
I did it.
Yay. How are
Yay.
you? What are you trying? You push through and you got on with me. So what's your push through? What are you pushing
Okay.
through?
Well, I have something led me back to you because I haven't been listening to you for a long time.
You're going to hell. Oh, no, I say that. No. So I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're back.
One of the things is I have a brain tumor that I had operated on 5-6 years ago. It's growing back and I'm getting prepared for doing surgery again. And it's not something I'm looking forward to. But I'm just wondering if you see anything that's part of that.
Let me just look at you. I see two. What is two? Must mean it came back, or you're going to go for a second surgery or whatever. But I saw when you first started asking me the question, I saw two, two, two. Let me just look. And so, do you know if it's cancerous or benign? What do they tell you?
Benign. It's
That's
benign.
what I thought so. I thought it was benign, but I'm always wanting everybody to go to the doctor instead of listening to me. And so, but when I look at you, it it's kind of, it's a weird tumor that's doing its thing because of this will sound crazy and nobody's going to get this, okay? The doctors won't understand it even if I told them. But I see it has to do with your thyroid.
Okay.
Have you ever checked your thyroid? Does anybody know anything about that?
No, I've been told it's okay. So I've been working with a functional medicine doctor, but online and through blood tests and all that stuff. But I can bring that up.
It feels like
I've been searching and trying all kinds of supplements and everything I can do to help myself, but it doesn't seem to be helping.
It's an endocrine system disorder, weirdly, that's making this thing do this weird growth thing.
Okay.
And it's in the same meridian as your thyroid. Your thyroid's here and the thing's back there. And so you ever have any inner ear issues?
Not really.
You ever get dizzy? You got TMJ on one side?
I got TMJ on one side.
Yeah. And so this TMJ is causing an inner ear issue, triggering all this is tied together. Okay. And so give me a minute here and I'll figure it out. Your TMJ is causing an inner ear issue and also causing inflammation in your thyroid, creating this weirdness to do and inflammation causing bizarre growth of a tumor.
Okay.
In other words, it's almost like your thigh bones connected to your neck.
Yeah, everything's connected.
And so, but I see this weird connection of this. Um, if you can work on the TMJ, that sounds really crazy. It sounds like I bumped my psychic head, but if you work on your TMJ, I really see this sorting out this inner ear thing that's going to get worse and worse with vertigo. You're going to have little dizzy spells and stuff.
Hmm.
And so that's what I see. So you might get one of those little mouthpieces to wear at night I don't know if you got one. And so,
I have.
you might,
Yeah.
you might wear it. And so I know they're not attractive. You look like a linebacker, and so would you, I wouldn't care. I'd wear it. And so because it looks like that whole thing's getting worse, and that's irritating and causing a weird energy in this whole meridian of your body.
Okay.
Okay. And that's what's going on. Now, the good news is I can get rid of weird energies in any meridian of your body. And so I'm going to do that for you now. Okay. Is that okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes,
Now,
please.
yeah. See, now your face got warm on one side where the TMJ is. You see your sinuses opened a little bit. Your feet are warm on the bottoms. Head got a little dizzy inside, got lighter. Sinuses open. There you are. And so, and there. And so now, I'm going to your second dimension higher selves. Okay.
Mhm.
And so when I go up there, you got 3 out of 6 that are whacked. So 3 out of 6 of your angels in your second dimension, again, your keys to heaven, read the book, do the meditations
will.
in there. All you got to do is do the meditations in this book and you won't have that problem. And so that's simple. And there, I just fixed all that mess. And a part of this comes from mama traumas. And so, do you have mama traumas?
Oh my gosh, that was the other thing. I was adopted as an infant,
Oh,
and I've been working on clearing that forever, and
well, didn't
figuring it out
well,
first,
well, okay. Well, we just did. We just did.
okay.
You had these traumas in your second. See, you got chills. Then feel all those chills and weirdness and
Mhm.
slight and a little bit of tears. Feel that? You get a little teary. And so, I'm just pulling this dark energy off of you from your mama traumas. Of you, you came into this lifetime to be with your birth mother, and you got separated from her because of the mess she was in, and um it wasn't really her fault. And so I don't know if you know that. And so
Um,
she's not a bad person. And
oh,
so and so have you met her?
I was so lucky. I met her the day before they shut down everything at COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then she passed away like a couple months later. So I got to meet her, and I have 2 half sisters that I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know about.
Mm-hmm.
So
I see
I,
her on the other I see her on the other side. Give me a minute. And she just says she loves you. She always loved you. And she said her dreams came true that she got to meet you. And she said she's okay even that she passed 2 months later because she got to do what she wanted to do, which was meet you. And that was that important to her. So she loves you very much. And so she's good. And I got rid of all those old traumas from that. And so now you're going to find you can move on and you can push through. That's what I see.
thank
Sometimes we'll have weird stuff like that stuck. And many times it is stuck in our second dimension higher selves. You had that mama trauma stuck in your second dimension higher self. Now you don't. You're going to be fine. You can push through. Push through.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All
Thanks,
right.
Gary. Thank
Hey,
you.
good luck, honey. Good luck. That's pretty cool, Dean. What do you think?
I think you're psychic.
Do you think?
Mhm.
I think
I
I'm,
think you might be.
I should do this. I really should. I think
That's,
so.
she got to meet her mom. That was good.
That was cool, isn't it? Yeah, your second dimension higher self. Those are your angels, and they hook you up with stuff like that. How cool is that? I mean, that really, really is. I want to talk to Angelica. Okay, is that? Did I say it right? Angelica.
Go ahead,
Angelica. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, my girl, you just got to push through. You got all kinds of angels around you. They are jumping up and down and screaming and telling me to talk to you. I don't know what your questions are, but ask me whatever it is you want to ask me. What's going on?
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that 2 years ago I talked to you and you told me I was going to move last year, right at the end of August, beginning of September. And I did. I bought my house. My career
Oh,
is successful, but my
yes.
love life, I mean, I've been like missing my ex. It's been 2 years and I've been crying over him every day. I tried to move on. I went on 2 coffee dates. I ended up crying on those dates and leaving and ultimately never speaking to them again because I realized that I'm just not over this person. So I feel stuck and I don't know what to do, if I should try to be with him or move on. And if I need to move on, I need to cut these soul ties because they're holding me back.
Whoa, it's almost like I got it would be like I downloaded the internet in my head, if you would, when I'm reading the energy between you and this person you're talking about.
Even
Um,
as I'm thinking it and saying it, I feel like anxiety because it's
well,
been
the deal,
troubling.
well, the deal is you were with, and usually I don't go into this with people when I see it because I think I sound like a hokey pokey psychic when I go, in your previous life you were together, right? And so I think that sounds corny, but I'm going to go ahead and do that because in your previous life you were together. And so you were with this guy 6 times. One time you were his mother, one time you were his brother, 4 times you were his lover, 3 times you were his wife, and one time you were his husband. Okay. So, or whatever. You guys are like so intertwined that you can finish each other's sentences. When he's doing something screwy, he wants to dump you because that's his methodology and his theory of life. And he can't shake you either. So he also, I don't want to tell you what you want to hear, and I almost want to lie to you, to be honest with you, to say I don't cause you any more pain. Um, and I don't lie to anybody I'm reading. I always tell you the truth. On a scale of 1 to 10, he likes you a 25, because being with you is like being with one of the guys, and you're his because you were his friend, and you're fun. Does that make sense to you? You
Yeah.
know, the most desirable girl to be with most of the time for a lot of dudes is to be with a girl that is like your buddy, your best friend. And but she's your lover. And so that's what he found in you, and he hadn't ever found that before and hadn't found it since. And so on a scale of 1 to 10, he likes you a 25. What? That's a crazy number, right? And so he likes you like to infinity numbers, these big numbers. On a scale of 1 to 10, he loves you as a human being, a 27, because you're patient, you're loving, and you're incredibly forgiving. Did I mention you were forgiving? Did I say you were forgiving? And
Yes.
you know that though, right? Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I've tried to reach out to him, but he's not
On
wanting
a
to communicate
scale
back with me.
on a scale of 1 to 10, he's passionately in love with you, in love with you. This is truly infinity. It's the energy of infinity, which is like a 8, like that. So he's in love with you, an 8. So my point is I'm just trying to tell you that you're not crazy. Okay. So this feeling you feel is that of a connection. Now, this you fall into a crazy category, and people are going through this these days. This is something going on with you guys. I mean, sometimes you're meeting your person that you have a soul connection with. And when you have this soul connection in these higher heavens that are now opening up, since I went through my whole COVID dying experience thing and ended up in Zion heaven, and then I taught all you guys how to meditate and get up to Zion heaven, that opened up Zion heaven. And so a lot of you guys are meeting your true heaven soulmate. Um, he is that to you. That's who he is. Now, that does that mean he'll behave? No. Does that mean he'll get it? Oh no. But let me look at him and tell you. Okay, he's situational. He tries to think he's smart, and so makes sense.
I just wonder if I'm ever going to get back with him or if I should move on. Like, I don't know what to do.
I
Like I
know.
said, it's been two
Um,
years.
yeah. Let me try to clear. I'm going to clear you, and then I'm going to clear him. Okay. When people have this soul connection with somebody, and I clear you and I clear him, that matters. And if you can get together, you will. Okay. I'm going to clear you off. I just did it. You're easy. I'm going to clear him off now. You got to tell me his first initial at least. Okay.
E,
Okay. There we are. Okay. What states he live in?
California.
Got it. Okay. There we are. All right. I got him. All right. Um, oh, wow. This will help you. This will help him. I'm cracking his deepest soul connection with you out of what looks to be a heaven dimension covered with black volcanic rock. And so the demons really went out of their way to block your connection with him. Okay? And it was very situational and horrible bad luck. Right? Makes sense? And
Hmm.
so and I'm going to crack that away. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. And there we are. And there we go. Tell me how you feel right now.
I feel a little sweaty.
Okay, you got really warm.
Yeah,
Okay.
my palms.
Okay. And so so you feel how you can breathe?
I
And
feel calmer.
good. And you feel your whole body lit up. You see? Okay. Now then I want you to project love to him. I see demons flying out of him. It looks like bats flying out of a cave. That's how many demons I see flying out of him. And now I see, it'll sound like I'm making this up, but I see him on his knees in front of you. And so that's what I see. And I see him he's hugging you, but he's actually hugging your legs. When somebody grabs your legs and they're just holding on, you know, and I see him doing that. And I see him, I hear his higher self saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Um, I fixed a really bad energy block between the two of you that goes back a few lifetimes. And so this energy block reared its evil head and blew out this relationship that should have been the relationship of the century. Everybody thought you guys, when they'd see you together, they'd be like, oh my God, right? Everybody, when they saw you together, they were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you guys are so amazing. And so this was a big block on you. And a lot of people have this going. A lot of you spiritually gifted people like you guys on the show tonight. You guys will have this and you'll have one person and you'll be like, oh my God, I'm so connected. And then it will go goofy on you. And so you have to be patient and you have to push through. Um, you're going to have an opportunity in the next 2 months to make amends here.
Okay, I will wait for him and see if that happens. I will not
See if
move
that
on
I'm
or
not
talk
telling.
to anybody.
Well, I'm not telling you to spend the rest of your life on it, but I'm telling you, and when I told you that though, your whole body got real hot, your hands got hot, your face got hot, and your feet got hot. So there's going to be a connection in the next couple of months, and you'll see some changes here. So
Thank you.
yeah, feel how you feel different. It's a different feeling.
Yeah,
Crazy. Okay,
yeah.
he does too, and so um and you're going to feel him. He's going to feel you, and I see you coming back and talking to me about this, and so I look forward to that. Okay.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you.
Good luck, honey. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. That's going to be crazy. And so, I think you can do that too because of this thing where, Venus awakens your desires. You don't have desires for nothing. You have desires because you have desires. You guys will have a connection with a person and you'll feel this connection and it's real. It's as real as real. And you take that and you expand on that. You don't let the demons get in the way of it. because when you let the demons get in the way of it, they'll destroy it. And the reason is because there's so much light. There's so much light that comes with people being in love. And so when you're in love with each other and you feel this amazing energy of desire, so take advantage of these planets being aligned tonight. If you guys are couples or together or whatever, and or if you have somebody you have a connection with, and so reunite that connection, turn the volume up, crack those dark energies off. Or if you have someone that has been there for a long time and you have to circle back, circle back. I mean, don't be afraid. What are you afraid of? Failure? Well, don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of that. That's good. And so you guys are just all lit up. There we go. I love it. Dino, pick somebody. Who we talking to? Who we talking to?
Okay, we have a lot of people. Oh, let's
Right.
start with Miss Lindsay. She had a
Oh,
she wanted to ask you something about
I wanted to talk to her. That's bizarre. That's who I wanted to talk to next. And I thought I was
Wait,
just playing favorites here. Oh.
go ahead and unmute. Sorry.
Oh, Lindsay, when I was talking about couples and stuff, and you guys should just like, get a room or something. I saw, your relationship there, who is Mr. Superstar, reach over and give you a hug and a kiss. And so I thought that was really special. That was
We're
cool.
like, you.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. And so anyway, so what's your question? What's going on? What do you
Um,
need? What do you need to push through?
well, so it's while we're all light and beautiful, our like it's like a heavier thing. Ben's going through some health stuff. He had a doctor's appointment, got some thyroid tests, and things haven't come back yet, but he's wanting to go to detox
Okay.
for health and wellness, and we're trying to figure out how to navigate that.
Hmm. Just do it.
Yeah, should we like is the Hazelden thing here in town gonna work out or the Southern California one?
It's definitely the Southern California.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was feeling that too. Like I know it's like a heavy thing and like I'm gonna be okay, baby's gonna be okay, but it's like,
It's
like
perfect.
we gotta make
No,
sure everyone's okay.
yeah, and he's going to be okay. I see you guys being totally okay. When anytime you're working through things, whatever they may be, just push through. But I see California being a rock star for you guys and for him. That feels really good to me. And
Yeah.
so Hazleton is really, really good. I know that for a fact, but because I know, but it's like, but it feels like the California thing is going to click. And so that feels good. Do you
Yeah,
guys?
it's just been kind of heavy and now it's like it just feels better and light and
Yeah, well, it's because you guys have so much love, and so you definitely have a soul connection.
yeah,
I've read you for 1,000 years,
yeah. How many
I
lifetimes have we had?
God, you guys a bunch, and
Oh,
and I get teary.
me too.
Feel that? It's kind of weird, right? And
Yeah.
so when I tap into previous lifetimes, many times, in previous lifetimes, we also sometimes we'll lose each other. One will die. I mean, stuff happens, right? Uh, and so I feel like when you reunite in like especially this lifetime is a lifetime where you can end up with your true heaven on earth. So you can really, and there's a big likelihood of you finding your true heavenly soulmate here on earth again. And so it feels like you guys have done that. And so you're in the zone, you guys are keepers, both of you. So it's beautiful.
Oh,
So yeah, it's all good. You're gonna do good. Everything that'll work. The California thing. Okay. All
Okay.
right. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate you. I see all kinds of light coming down the
Hello.
halos around your head. And it feels like, you know, all of these different planets are really affecting you. It's really good. Mercury, clarity, Venus, awakening of desires, get a room. Jupiter expands your vision and potential. Saturn stabilizes your breakthroughs. I see you having amazing breakthroughs on every level. Uranus will trigger all these sudden insights both of you will have. Neptune opens your doors to intention. And that's the biggest one for you guys. Have your intention of where you want to go and go. That's what I heard. Do that
Okay.
and go. That's it.
Awesome.
All right. Thanks. I
Love
love you
you.
guys. See you soon. Come and see me. All right. And so come to the retreat. You guys got to come to the retreat. You guys get a lot out of that. I get a lot out of it when I'm around you guys. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, Dino, let me look around. Let me talk to Maureen uh, Malone. Maureen Malone. Hey, there we are. Hey, girl.
Lorraine. Okay, got it.
Hey.
Go ahead, unmute.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? What are
Hi,
you doing?
Gary. Happy
Hey.
Saturday. I'm
Hey,
so
thank you.
happy. I'm so happy to be with you and everyone.
You.
And thank you for all your beautiful insight and your guidance. It just fills me up with such joy.
Oh,
So
you're sweet.
I wanted to express my gratitude. I'm blushing right now.
Oh, well, no, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. You know, the world works on the whole universe works on appreciation. That's the reason, when God gives us gifts of, amazing things and amazing, in every way, even when things are tough and we have to learn things and get lessons and all, sometimes that's just working out our karma and who we are. But as we get these gifts, it's really important to just really be appreciative. And I think a lot of times and I try to not forget to be, I could imagine earlier on I wasn't so appreciative. I just expected everything to go great because a lot of times it would. And so but I'm really appreciative. And I found the more I appreciate, the more I get and the more everything works out. And so, but you're such a sweetheart and such an appreciative person. It feels really good. And it feels like that like all of those planets are lining up for you except one. Ah, okay. So, Mercury, clarity, thoughts. That's good. Venus, awakening of desires. That's a bad one. Okay, you got to find the soulmate person.
You're right. You're right on target.
Okay, and all the others are working for you. Jupiter expands your vision and your potentials. Saturn stabilizes breakthroughs. You're fine. Uranus triggers insights. You're a psychic. So, my God, you got insights. Neptune opens the doors to your intention. You can manifest your butt off, so that's not a problem, right? And so,
You're
so all these things. But you're blocked. And as beautiful as you are, and as sweet as you are, and as fun as you are, I mean, I'll marry you. Here, okay. Will you marry me, please? Can you cook? If you can, it's okay. I can.
I can learn to cook. I
Okay.
enjoy
You don't
cooking.
you don't
Yeah.
you don't you don't have to cook. I'll cook. Anyway, there we
Okay.
go. Ruben can cook.
Agreed.
He can cook too. Yeah. And so but no, but you got to find your soulmate. That's what I see. Okay? And so I really want you to come to a retreat. You got to come to this next retreat, you know?
Sounds beautiful.
I'm
Yes. I
serious.
would
You
love to be
really
with you and everyone.
well, hook it up. Call me and tell me what you need. I mean, you got to come to this next retreat. And
Okay.
so because it's really important. I feel like you would get what you need, whatever that is. And so I look so forward to teaching this next retreat, which is on June 4th. And this is just call Michelle 702-822-0548. She'll hook it up for you guys. And it's so important. This is a great retreat that I'm going to be teaching this new dimension of how to get your heaven right here on earth. And it's really fun and it's simple. Sometimes it's quite silly, but it's very, very deep. And as you can tell tonight, I'm going in now. Everybody, I can find exactly what your problem is real quick. You
Yes.
see, tonight I'm
Yeah.
going from person to person to person. I'm going, here's your thing. With all these planets are doing their thing with you, but you're blocked with your Venus. And so if there's ever been a time where you can open your energy field to your soulmate, your real true God dimension soulmate, it would be today or tomorrow. Okay. And so let me
Okay.
let me let me see what I have to do that. Okay.
Okay.
And
I
what you have
appreciate
to do.
that. Thank you.
Yeah. And so first of all, God wants me to tell you to ask for you once you get your heart broken a lifetime, you're screwed up. That's all it takes. One good heartbreak and you are out of the game. And so, does that make any sense to you?
Yes, yes, very, very clear.
Okay. And so
Yes, because I
he's
love big, Gary. I love big.
right. And you love good, big, you love forever. You do, all those things.
Very
And,
loyal.
and,
Yeah.
and very loyal. And see, what happened was that you got your heart broke. And God shows me that in 6 lifetimes, you cannot learn this lesson. And he's giving you 6 brand new hearts. I've never even had anybody get 6 brand new hearts.
Wow.
So God's giving you whatever gifts you want to, or whatever gifts you need. Let me say it this way. God's
Okay.
giving all you guys whatever gifts you need to create your true heaven where you live, right here on earth. And so you can go into the your heaven dimension and he'll give you whatever the gifts are that you need. And so he needs to give you 6 new hearts. Okay, grab one of them. There you go. Put it in your chest. There you go. Okay. Grab another. These are 2. This is 2 hearts. 1, 2. This person broke your heart twice in a lifetime. There we go.
Yeah.
They broke your heart and then they broke your heart again. Okay. Now you got to reach and grab another one. There we go. Okay. Now we're up to 4 hearts. There we are. Okay. You're getting warmer, lighter. Your feet are on fire. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Reach and get the next heart. Big old giant heart. There we go. This one was your mother broke your heart. Okay.
Yeah.
And so now reach up and grab one more heart. Okay, and this was the idiot in this life that broke your heart. And so there we go. You had 2 idiots actually. And so there we
Yes.
are. Makes sense. You had 2 idiots that broke your heart. Damn. Okay, there we go.
I'm
The two,
laughing now. I was crying before, but I'm laughing now.
okay, there we go. Okay, now then, you guys look at the light in her eyes right now. Look at that. Who are you, girl? Who are you?
Oh,
So
my
now
head's on fire, Gary.
yeah, your head's on fire. That's because you got all brand new hearts for where your hearts got broken. If any of you guys
Yeah.
need to fix your broken heart, I'll go real slow. Just say, God, give me my hearts to fix my broken hearts. And so and I've never seen anybody get 6 before, but you had trauma dramas from previous lives. So you
Mhm.
actually had previous lives and sorting out your heaven, your true heaven on earth, your true heaven dimension, you have to get fixed from even previous life traumas. And so,
True.
but now,
True.
and I usually am not one to talk about previous lives. Like I said, I've never been the psychic that does that because it's not provable. I want to read something where people go, "Wow, how do you know that?" And so I could, be coming up with junk, and saying in your previous life, how would anybody know? And so I've never did that, but now I'm talking about previous lives because God tells me to. Now, only in this moment do I understand why I was doing it. The reason I was talking about previous lives is because I have to talk sometimes about previous lives to heal you because you got all these
Yeah.
idiosyncrasies where you're all screwed up from even previous lives and you're karmically down here trying to straighten out your mess so you can get better. And so that's what that is. But you just healed up all of that. Now then, you want to ask God for your soulmate. Do it.
Okay. God, please bring me my soulmate now.
He's laughing. He says he's going to bring you 2 and you decide.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow, that's a beautiful blessing. 2
Yeah.
blessings in one.
Yeah. He says I'm going to bring you 2 and you decide. So anyway, so there you go. So
Wow.
so don't think you bumped your heads. But I see,
Okay.
you may fall in love with 2 people at the same time, but whatever that is, there.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
gonna that's interesting. And
Yeah.
so yeah,
Oh,
so love, 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 love. There we
oh,
go.
so much love
Yeah.
and gratitude to you, Gary.
Yeah.
You're a special gift. You
Thank
light
you.
up our lives,
Well, you
our
do mine. You do mine because you
oh, thank
appreciate
you.
me. You
I
appreciate
do
that's
so
the
much.
key. And you guys got to realize, I mean, that's what you got to do with God. You want a relationship with God, you want God to be your buddy. All you got to do is
Yes.
appreciate him. That's what you do. You appreciate God and you be friends with him. He
Yes.
wants to be our buddy, our friend,
And Gary,
our
when
father.
I was walking the beach today. I just spent an afternoon with a friend of mine she's a soul sister, and we were talking about gratitude and how blessed we are with God's light and everything. And I'm walking the beach and I'm expressing my gratitude, and I heard in my ear, God's hands are always are on your shoulders. And then right when I heard that, I lost my breath. I looked to my left, and there's a car on the door. There's a painting on the door of Jesus.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, it's like 2 lightning bolts went through me at once. And I
Yeah.
just was like, it stopped time for me. And I'm like, I'm so protected. I'm so connected. I'm so grateful. And then there's more miracles around me that happen. Just like tonight, I get 6 hearts. So it's like, I'm so happy. Thank you so much for letting me
Yeah.
share, Gary.
No, you're sweet. I've never seen that before. I've never seen anybody get a spiritual gift of 6 hearts. I didn't even know what that was. And so, but I had to, dig into it to figure it out. But
Yes.
tell me how you feel right now with that. How do you feel?
I feel literally my heart, my whole chest. I feel like there's such an expansion. There's so much heat, but I feel like it's very soothing. Like I just feel like something mended, that whatever hidden wound that I didn't really know was there. Because I felt like I was ready to meet someone. But now I feel like there's such a deep healing that it's expansion in the front of my heart and my back. And I feel very grounded, but I feel like my crown just like opened up where the light just went right through and just healed every cell. So I feel like there's such a vibration that is elevating me. So I feel like I'm levitating off the couch right now.
Well, enjoy. Okay. Uh,
Thank you,
and,
Gary.
and,
You're
and,
such
and
a
I,
blessing.
well, I see God kissing you on the cheek, and I see
Oh,
you could actually feel that. That's kind of wild. I felt him kiss you. I see him,
oh my
so
gosh.
so see, God is down here hanging out in this dimension with us. And so for some of us, that's very real.
Mhm.
Sometimes I wake up and I see him in my room when I first wake up in the morning, and he
So
tells me
beautiful.
what I'm supposed to do and who I'm supposed to help and whatever I'm
Oh,
supposed to do, or if I'm supposed to write, or lately I've been writing, so he's making me write. And so I got a couple of good books Dean and I are working on to give you guys. And so
amazing.
yeah, but this is an important time for you. Good luck with the soulmate. You got to catch me up on it. See you at the
I
next retreat. I see you at the next retreat.
oh, I
Which
love
beach?
it.
What beach are you walking on? Where's
I-
your beach?
I'm in San Diego, and the beach is paradise. It's La Jolla, and it's La Jolla Cove.
Okay.
So, and every time I go, Gary, I can smell love in the air. I'm like, there's a wedding. I got to park my car. My intuition, I go up the hill, and it's on a cliff, and here's another wedding. So I
Mm.
witnessed wedding 3 or 4 of them a week
Well, you're
minimum.
gonna. Well, I see you having one, so there we go. Okay.
Okay, good.
All right. Good. Good. You should have a wedding at my house. I got the
Oh my
perfect house for
gosh.
a wedding. All right.
Wow,
You know.
Gary.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well. Yeah.
that's
We'll have
another
a.
dream.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm just looking for a reason to have a party. Dean is like, oh God, here we go.
Yep.
Now he's having weddings. Anyway. I love you. Talk to you soon.
I love you too, Gary.
Yeah. Good. Oh, there she's talking. I don't know what's. Anyway. So that was crazy. What y'all think? That was crazy, right? I could feel it. You could feel it. You know. There really is, there's this thing where you guys will have blocks, and you'll sit around and you'll whine and you'll bitch about not connecting with whatever it is you want to really connect with. And this could be your ultimate lover, relationship, your person, your soulmate, and you really can find that really can happen, and you just go to these higher dimensions and it'll show up. And a lot of times you guys are with your soulmate, and your soulmate has got a little numb and dumb on you, so you got to wake them up. You got to wake up your soulmate, and you got to, come on now, hey, remember me. And so that's important. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. But if you clear these dimensions, especially your second dimension seems to be really affecting you. And I wasn't aware. Read this book, clear your dimensions. It'll really work out. When I look at you, I'm just clearing all you guys off. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me speak to Mara. Mara, what up? What up? You got something to tell me. What is it you got to tell me? I can feel it in your head. What do you got to tell me? What's happening? What do you need? What can I help you with? What do you need to push through?
A lot of things going on, Gary.
Okay.
First, let me tell you, in Global Information Network, I created a group for single people. Someone posted something there. Maybe we can do a retreat
Okay.
for single people there. Okay.
Okay.
But what happened is long ago, like a year ago, 6 months ago, I have a crazy idea
Right.
I have a group of friends from Iran here in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And we met and I said, okay, I'm going to declare that I'm going to get married in Iran because I'm going to get peace. I'm going to Iran to get married.
Okay.
And people are talking about relationship and peace and love and what is going on in Iran. And someone wrote there, and I said, what is going on here? Everything is like all the pieces getting together. I have a single club in the Global Information Network, a group of people who are single, and some of them are getting relationship, meeting through my single club. And something is going on in Iran, and I declare before that I'm going to get married in Iran. I don't have partner,
Mm-hmm.
but I know it's too much energy right now.
Well,
And
well,
I am here, and I say, no, not going to raise my hand because I am not, look at me, I am in the bed. And I say, no, I have to
well,
confront this.
well, here's what I see. I think this is a push through time for you, and I see Jupiter really affecting you a lot. Understand, I'm not an astrologer, but I can feel the energies of these planets aligning, and you can get a lot of blessings I see from Jupiter, um, uh, and Venus, but your Jupiter will expand your vision and potentials. And so I think that a lot of times you'll have the perfect vision and then you're slightly shy of pushing through to make it the reality. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm going to get rid of those blocks to where that's happening. Okay. And so when I look at you, you're a big old spirit. I mean, you're a giant spirit. I see you bigger than the Milky Way galaxy, and I'm clearing this dark energy away from you. And now then, there we go. It'll take you a minute to feel it because it was so far out there what I cleared off you. And so you affect things on a very global kind of way. You see things like the whole world, and you clear the world. You see, and so some people have that sight, the sight of just a bigger sight, and so there, and I just cleared that off of you, and there we go. And now I connected the dots, and now I see the Venus awakening energy, which awakens, desires, and you're very in tune with other people, single people. So that's a perfect genre for you to work with and help connect people. And so I have that gift. I really do. When I first saw Michelle and Dean, I said they're soulmates. And when I saw, and they were, and they got together 10 years later, whatever. And then I saw, many times I've seen lots and lots of people. I'll go, wow, this is a soul connection. You can have soul connections. You can have soulmates that are also romantic soulmates. You can have soulmates that are best friends. You can have soulmates that fall into all kinds of categories. But many times these soul connections that are really showing up in our life to help us out and prop us up many times, if you would. Sometimes you're pulling somebody up, and sometimes you're getting propped up. But whatever it may be, this is really happening. But I'm seeing, I'm clearing you, and there's an energy that you need more of. I want you to ask God for the gift of the rainbow energy.
God, please give me the gift of the rainbow energy.
Okay, and it just went into you, and you got a rainbow spirit that went into your body. And now listen how quiet your head went. Crazy feelings. Feel that? That was crazy, right? What does that feel like? What does that feel like?
I have a lot of emotions.
That's okay. Well, the reason you feel teary is because you just got healed. And so that rainbow energy heals you, and it's an ultimate healing vibration. And for people that are in my enlightenment club, make sure you join it, guys. GarySpivey.com. Just do it. And this energy will totally bring you to this higher vibration of love. And if you have a higher vibration of love, all of these things you're trying to, you know, awaken within yourself, whether it's desires, soulmates, or just your vision and your potential to create the perfect heaven reality will just happen for you. But now then, see, now your head's quiet. Listen, totally quiet. See? Okay. And everybody else that got that gift, their head will get totally quiet too. So that's a big one. There you are. You're gonna be fine. Looks good. I see. Yeah, let's do some of these retreats. I'd love to do. That'd be fun to do couples retreats and stuff, and do singles retreats. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, yeah. There
Thank
you go.
you.
Yeah, I got you all cleared up. You're looking good. Okay. And
Gary,
yes,
um, sometimes I feel like I disappointed my family, my grandma, my mom, because I
that's a
was
demon
going to be
trick.
a nun, and then I went to
I
college.
knew you were going to say that. I wish I'd have said it before you. I couldn't get the words out. I knew you were going to be. You told him you were going to be a nun. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. It's all right. Yeah, let it go. That's a demon trick over it. You being demonly tricked into a nun guilt. What? Hello, I don't even know how to follow that. Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to be a nun. You could dress up at one. Me and you both will dress up as a nun on Halloween. How's that?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, let it go. It's nothing. I cleared it anyway. Good luck. Thanks, honey. Yeah, that's good. I think I should have been a nun. Oh God.
I don't think you would have did good as a nun.
You don't think so?
I don't think.
Oh, I think I'd have been a great nun. Let me talk to Edwina. She's the closest thing to a nun I know. Hey, Edwina, what's going on, girl?
Lena, we need your help. So
Mm. Yeah. All right. I love Edwina. Oh, I
Wow,
love,
Gary.
I love you.
Hey,
I love your
I
hair.
love you so much, Gary.
Your hair's crazy. I love it. I love it. I love it. And
Thank
so,
you.
and
I
so
love you
anyway,
so much.
you look. I love you back. You're looking good. And so what are you trying to push through? What's going on? Tell me what you're trying to push through.
My soulmate, what's going on? Like,
Mm.
he needs help bad, and it's getting kind of bad between us, and I don't know what to do.
He's got a bunch of demons. Okay. He's got a bunch of old demons from an old, I don't know if it's a baby mama something, but anyway, I see somebody way back messed his head up. I don't know if you know that. And so, anyway, that's what I see. And so he has a trust issue.
Yeah.
And does that make sense to you?
Yes,
Yeah. All right. You me fix it?
jealous. Please.
All right. There we are. Tell him he's enough. He never
I
thinks
try.
yeah, he thinks he's not enough. It's about his own insecurities. And so there we go. I'm gonna fix him. There we go. Turn him around. He was backwards in his body. He was missing 5 out of 6 of his big angels in his second dimension. Higher selves. There we go. Fixed him. There we are. Oh, what a great guy. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. When you dig on in there, boy, he's nice. He's amazing. Yeah, there we go.
The keeper.
Be patient. Here's what I hear. Be patient and keep loving him, and he'll straighten up in about a minute, which is good. He is not going to straighten up in an hour. He'll straighten up in a minute. So that's good news. And so there
He's
we are.
grappling with his addiction demons. He's
Well,
having problems with alcohol.
well, it's better than it was.
Yes, we
Yeah,
working on it.
yeah, yeah. And he's trying, and I see him succeeding,
Thank you,
actually.
God.
Yeah,
Yes.
and so these days I see people pushing through that pushed through that couldn't push through before. A lot
Hmm.
of that, and I see him making it. I'm gonna go and I'm fixing some demons that are way out there, back, all the way to the Milky Way galaxy kind of thing. And so some of these big upside down pyramids, he's got 4 out of a possible 6, and I just cleared all those in that big dimension. Look how you feel now. Feel that? You felt it turn loose. See? Those
God.
those were his addiction demons and they just turned loose. And so let's see what happens. Okay?
What do you see from me?
All good stuff. Now I see a golden road. Feel your feet got hot as soon as I said it. Felt that?
Yes. I
Yeah.
did. I
Yeah.
did.
No, your
I
feet are on
did.
fire. Feel how warm your feet are? That's crazy. Yeah. I
Yeah.
see you standing in the center of a golden diamond road, and all you got to do is just take the next step and trust God to lead you. And I know you do, and you love God already, so I don't have to tell you to, you already got it. And so just, a lot of times it's just loving God. And so when you love God, uh, he loves you back, and he actually will hook you up because he wants you to know, hey, I'm here. Here's what you do. Things are going to work. You know, um, you don't really have nothing messing with you much. I'm just looking to see if I can tell you anything to tap into with these planets aligning. Um, I think maybe there's the Mercury planet, the planet Mercury. Um, it brings a lot of clarity to your thoughts. And so if you just meditate on that, and you can even go outside and see these planets line up. A lot of you guys can. If the sky's clear today and tomorrow, you'll see them. They're visible. And so there we go. How quiet your head get. There we go. I got you in your center. See? And so I went through this whole Mercury energy and I got you in your center, which is nice. Good luck with that.
Yay.
Tear it up.
I
Do
love you,
good.
Gary. I just want to tell everybody on the show, guys, I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you.
I love you back. You're looking
Oh,
God
good.
bless you.
Yeah.
Yay. I love you
You,
guys so much. You
you,
just don't know. You
you're
are my strength. Thank you.
You're great. Next time I'm in Vegas, I'm gonna come and hang out with you and eat dinner. Okay.
Sweet,
All
sweet,
right.
sweet, sweet, sweet,
That's good.
sweet.
Hmm. Vegas has got so many cool restaurants. Michelle always knows every place that's cool to go to, doesn't she?
She knows
Yeah.
every place.
She knows every place and everybody. I'm
And
telling
if
you.
you
And
don't know
so,
it, Angela knows it because Angela
yeah.
is hooked.
Oh, Angela and her both are freaks of nature. Angela is like, oh, you want to go to, and she'll come up with something I never heard of. Anyway, Angela, I'm gonna go. Angela's like, you got to come and hang out with me. I'm gonna move in with them. Anyway, so it's good. Last week they wanted me to go hang out on the yacht for the weekend. Who would not go do that, right? I can't
Total
believe I had
balance.
something. I had something else to do, like an idiot. Anyway, that's crazy. I got to go do that. I'm gonna escape. You're not even gonna know where I'm at, Dean. I'm gonna be on Angela's yacht. And
I'll
and
be right there
beautiful.
with you.
Oh, you're gonna be there too. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Let me talk to Terry Mahoney because I love her. All right. That's the only reason I want to talk to you, Terry, is because I love you. That's it. I just want to talk
Oh
to you
my
because
God, you have me laughing and crying and laughing and crying. I have you pictured in a nun's costume.
I know. You saw, no, you were seeing a vision. I saw me dressed up as a nun. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about all
It'll
that.
be
But
one
anyway,
hell of a Halloween party.
there we go. We should do that.
Hey,
We should.
Edwina, I love you.
Oh my God. Oh, big old kiss, big old hug, big old
Oh,
everything. You're coming to the
God.
next retreat. You got to come to the next retreat and hang out as my guest.
I hear
Okay?
you might need some help. You want me
Yeah,
to
I
get there a
do.
little early?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Anyway, I just couldn't
Okay.
want to say I love you. So what are you trying to
Uh,
push? What are you trying to push through? I'm gonna help you out with these planets.
okay. I'm just going to let you tell me what. You know what I've been doing, Gary? Remember
Tell
when you
me.
said something about my relationship with God? And I said to you, I love God. And you said, but do you like God? And I thought, I don't know. So I've been working on that.
Oh,
My
good.
relationship with God, my reliance on God, my connection with God.
Good.
How am I doing? How
A
does
10?
God think I'm doing?
A 10? I saw a 10.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
obviously figured it out. You're pretty good. Not pretty good. You're a rock star at figuring out stuff. You're like you've as an I can know I can talk openly. An
Yes.
ex as being your ex was an addict.
Yeah.
You had years
And me
ago.
too.
Yeah,
Me
you
too.
too. Your addictive years, and you work with a lot of addicts, and you are a
Hmm.
rock star helping them. And so how beautiful! I think many times addicts are the most gifted. I know that sounds really whacked, but I think addicts really are
Nope.
super, super gifted, super, super lit up with an amazing amount of light, and the demons have their way with them. And so by the time you
Yeah.
figure out in life how to not be, a practicing addict, right? You really
Mm-hmm.
graduate. You really graduate in the school of God and the school of life. And
Mm.
so I just see that, and I see you as one. I think you have your PhD, and I, and I,
The School of Hard Knocks. I hope
well,
I
as
graduated from it.
yeah, but
Mm.
as I see it, I think all this is amazing, and I think you're that amazing person, and I think you never get enough credit. I think and you don't ever give yourself enough credit, and so,
Mm.
but I think you're really really quite amazing. You're in my head a lot, I just love you, and so
I
when
love you
people
too.
well, when people love each other, it's really nice because when you love each other, when you love somebody and they love you back, you can feel it. You create an infinity energy God connection. And what will that do? Everything. I
Yeah.
mean, you will burn through whatever thing you're trying to push through. So you guys find you a buddy, find you somebody to love, find you somebody lovable and love them. And they don't have to be lovable for everybody on the planet. They just got to be lovable for you.
Mm.
And so you find this connection and enjoy it. And I certainly appreciate you, Terry, and you've certainly been fantastic, and I've certainly enjoyed you in every way. And
I
so,
love
and
you.
everybody else has too. I'll see you at the retreat. Okay. And so appreciate you.
Okay. How's my second dimension?
Now it's good. I cleared it already. And you're pushed through the planets that you need to connect to is really just the Mercury clarity to thoughts.
Mm.
Clarity to thoughts. And I'm just connecting you with that Mercury energy. Um, and then I'm also connecting you with the Saturn energy, which is stabilizes breakthroughs. That worked. Look how
Okay.
hot now your feet got hot and you felt your whole body connect. You see?
Yeah, I felt
And so
my like so. Mm. Yeah,
that's crazy, right?
felt
And
warm and
so
cozy.
yeah, there you go. Now
Yeah.
you'll be fine. Now you'll be fine. These planets are doing everything. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
sort of funny how the universe is working. Is the universe and those planets connecting because of us, or are they connect? Are we here because of them? And so it's hard to figure out which one comes first, the chicken or the egg. But what I see is it feels like that the universe is doing what it has to do, so we're okay. And that's what I see. So I feel like we're all going to be okay. I feel really good about today, as a matter of fact, in every aspect of everything going on the planet. It feels like we're going to be okay. And so, and a week ago, if you asked me, were we going to be okay? I would tell you, I don't know. And so I'm not so sure. And when I look back at I'm going back through a bunch of archive stuff, that I've done for the last 100 years. And I predicted so many things. They call, my nickname was a modern day Nostradamus and all that kind of, stuff. And then I quit predicting in 2001 because I predicted September 11th and I didn't feel good about it. I felt bad about it. And so I realized, I asked God, I said, can all these disasters, I would predict a disaster every week on this famous radio show I did. And my deal was I would predict a disaster or two. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be back on the show the following week. Well, I was never not back on the show. So I predicted, I scared everybody to death. I predicted, all these bad things. And I asked God then after September 11th, I said, if I can see all these disasters, God, which obviously I can, thanks to you, could I do anything to prevent them? And he goes, yeah, sure. I go, really? Well, why didn't you tell me? This is where I'm saying you got to like God, because then you get to know him and you understand his humor. He goes, yeah, sure. I go, well, why didn't you tell me? He goes, no, why didn't you ask? I had to wait to tell you when you ask. Ask and you shall receive. So you ask God. And so I asked God, I said, okay, well, how do I fix these disasters? And he goes, you fix them, project light to them, and then they won't happen. And you may not be a famous modern day Nostradamus that predicts everything bad because nobody will even know because you fixed it before it became a big deal, which I ended up doing. And I do it now to this day. And by the way, I've been pretty damn busy lately. And so because I actually straighten the world out a lot of times. I mean, it sounds crazy, but I do. And you guys can too. You want to clear the planet Earth. You live on it. You want to use your energy and clear the planet Earth. But Terry, you clear it all the time. And you're amazing. And I'll see you at the retreat. And I appreciate you and I love you. Okay? Call me. Call me next week. There we go. And so let me talk to Fernando. Let me talk to Fernando, see what he's up to. Fernando, what are you doing? You know.
Fernando, unmute yourself.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Gary, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You had a question and you're trying to push through. What are you trying to push through? What can I help you with?
Well, it seems like today's a soulmate day, huh? A lot of people talk about their soulmates.
What'd you say? You're looking for soulmates,
no, no. It looks like today's a soulmate day.
Oh, okay. So you want me to clear your energy and you hook up with a soulmate? Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, we could do that too, but I was gonna let you know that my sight's coming in, and that I went to a retreat out in Florida this past weekend, and it was the supernatural sight, seeing in the spirit.
Nice.
So I went through all that, and now I've been, practicing on people who I know and people who I don't know, and been shocking them. And I've been using it to see their animal, their colors and numbers. And I did it on a lot of people. I did it on Michelle. Actually, I texted her and told her about her animal just because I was trying it out, and then because people are shocked and stuff. So I'm trying to sanctify that. So if you help me,
well, here's what I see. You're able to see, and I think you've always been able to, because you always had a certain high vibration. I've known you for how many years?
I don't even. I think 2000 since 2009, maybe.
Long time, long time, and so you have a gift because of your energy. Some people read cards. Okay. Some people look at crystal balls. Some people do astrology. Some people do whatever your animal thing is. Some people do, I mean, I'm just going on and on and on. Your gifts are your gifts are your gifts. Your insight comes from God and your higher selves and your angels. Now I'll start again. Your gifts come from God, your higher selves, and your angels. I'm through talking. Your gifts come from God, your higher self, your angels. That's it. Simple. Yeah. And so all your insights come that you can use a different medium or media, whatever, to tap into things. They may enhance what you're seeing, and you may go, oh, wow, I can see, I can get, it may be a methodology that you're using. But frankly, your gifts come from God, your higher selves, and your angels. And so that's what it is. And so you may hold a crystal in your hand and you may go, oh, wow, I feel more now. I'm this, I'm that. Okay, good. But really that's the way it works. And so your higher selves are becoming more prevalent. You're becoming more in tune with you because you're not attached to an idiot. In your whole adult life, you've been attached to idiots, as I know it. I'm being nice to you, but I'm telling you what I see. Okay. And so when you have relationships, that are really treacherous, many times, you if you try to be one with that, that's going to bring your vibes. Let's just say your vibe on a scale of 1 to 10 is a 500. Well, instead of you having this 500 ozone level vibe of who you really truly are, your vibe may be a 2 or a 3 or a 4. So I think you've played not yourself in your movie for the majority of your life so far. And that's because you would attach to baby mamas and this and that and whatever. I just know I know you because I just know you. And so with when you do that, you're becoming someone else, not yourself. Many times people will become other people. They could become mama drama, could become their mother, they could become their father, they could become their siblings, they could become their best friend, they could become a spouse or a bad relationship or two or three or four. And so I think you are now becoming you. So I can tell you the keys to the kingdom, how to open up all your insight if you want me to. If you want me to tell you how. You want me to tell
Yes,
you? Okay, here's what you do. Say these words. I am.
I am.
You got hot all over, your hands are warm, your feet are on fire, you're starting to sweat on your face, you know. Sinuses open, you can breathe, you feel dizzy in your head, and you had 25 dimensions open up. All you said was the words, what?
I am.
Your I am consciousness is all you need to do. And then that's all you need to be. Be who you are. Don't be who somebody else is. Be you. And so all you got to do is be you in your movie, play yourself in your movie, your true I am. The I am consciousness is the collective consciousness being, the big giant one of all the collective, of all the big beings in God's universe. And so he's all in one, the I am. The I am consciousness is this powerful energy. And all you had to do was say, because you're ready now, and all you had to do is say the words I am. And so practice that. Anything you can do to be connected with I am, and you'll find everything will connect with you.
Yeah,
How quiet's your head right now?
it's good. Yeah, God told me not too long ago, keep him at the highest, no matter what comes along. That
Yeah.
know,
Yes.
that I'll become equally yoked with whoever. And he's sending a couple. I already met two of them. So, but he told
Yeah.
me green light won't be until April. He has a third one coming. So I was like, it's
Yeah.
pretty exciting. Yeah.
You're so ugly that you're going to have a hard time finding a relationship. I'm messing with you. Anyway, that's not going to be your problem. You're handsome. You're going to do well. Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah.
But I see you doing good. I look forward to seeing you. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're going to tear it
Thank
up.
you.
That's good. That's good. I see you connecting with all these planets. You'll connect with every one of them, which is really, really cool. That's really cool. Can you imagine being as handsome as him and not finding a soulmate? Oh, if I could only find my soulmate. Woe is me, woe is me. All of us are feeling real sorry for him, right? Damn. Anyway, what is going on with you? Anyway, I'm messing with you, Fernando. Anyway, let me speak to Aaron. Aaron Wong, what up? What up? What are you doing? I'm just clearing you off. I see this little dark energy around your head, and it's like a rainbow around your head, but it's blocking you. And I'm going to clear that off you. Is that okay? Do you? And then,
Of
does that
course, thank you.
Yeah, because you're really a bright light. But I see this. What happens is your energy is expanded to become really big, as big as you hear me talk about the Milky Way galaxy energy, and so your energy is really huge, and the
Mhm.
the the planetary energy has been super dark around the exterior. There's usually a big golden ring there, and there's not been for a minute, and so this will block you. And so I want you to imagine where I'm imagining, and
Mhm.
ask. Well, you already got the gift. Okay, take your sword and clear around the planet Earth. There.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now then, look how warm your feet got.
Oh yeah, I could feel the vibration coming in, like
Okay.
tingling.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
why didn't you do that ahead of time? You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you're going to have to look at yourself from a bigger level. So you
Ah,
want
okay.
when you meditate big, and then imagine your body being bigger than the earth, and then
Mhm.
bigger than the universe, bigger than the Milky Way, and then look down, and you'll be able to see these little black holes that are really as big as a universe. And so
Mhm.
makes the earth look like a dot. And so, and you can clear on that level. So you're
Ah,
clear,
okay.
you can clear on this huge level. So the demons are blocking you on this huge level. And so that's what's happening. Now look how warm you're getting now. See you starting to sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
right.
makes sense. Like I'm missing that part because I'm like
Yeah,
I've been following your meditations, which is
yeah.
amazing. And I feel like, yeah, there's like a little block I couldn't get through. So that was
Yeah,
it.
no, no. The reason is because you're so big. It's not like you're doing anything wrong. You're doing everything so right that you're this huge spirit. You've went into these bigger levels, and you're clearing everything, but you're not clearing big enough. And so you want to
Okay.
imagine yourself as big as the Earth, as big as the Milky Way, as big as God's universe, be as big as big, and then you'll look and you'll see. I mean, literally, Earth will look like a dot. It will look
Hmm.
tiny, like a pinhead, and you'll be able to clear on that level. And now then, I just helped you clear on that level. Now look how you feel.
Yeah, I'm really warm. And how are my
Okay.
5 planet going?
Well, you'll find. See, now you'll be able to connect. You were not connected with any of them. And
Oh,
so, and the reason was because you're such a big spirit that they had you blocked in these big levels, on these big
oh,
levels.
okay.
So it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. How do I say? I don't think I've ever told anybody it's a good thing you're blocked on that level. But it just means you're such a huge spirit that that's what happened. But anyway, your Mercury, clarity to thoughts is now on a scale of 1 to 10, a 20. Venus, awakening of desires is super bright. Yeah, Jupiter expands your vision potential, and Saturn stabilizes your breakthroughs. This is your biggest one. And so I see really, you're really connected with Saturn right now, and you're going to
Mhm.
find your breakthroughs if you try right now and push through. Just try to push really hard and push through whatever your goals are with your life, with what's going on right now. And if you push now, you're going to win. Everything will win for you. It'll be so easy that you won't believe it. You'll be like,
Yeah,
dang,
I've been actually been getting a lot of messages about like
good.
random messages. I
Yeah.
believe it's definitely from my angels. I would see like a message says try, and I would
Yes.
see a lot of angel numbers. My angel number is
Yes.
444. I keep seeing it in like a license plate,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I just
Push
feel like they're
through.
with me. Yeah.
Well, you're very connected, and your push through energy is crazy good. You're also going to get the Uranus trigger, which will give you these little sudden insights where you, ah, I got it. You're going to have a
Hmm.
lot of I got it. And I think you've had a lot lately. I got it. Oh, yeah, I got it. You see? And so
Yeah.
you'll find, right? Makes sense. And then I just see doors opening. Neptune is your door. I see all these doors opening. I get a vision of there's one dimension where all the doors are these white doors, and I see all of them open for you. So this is a time where all of your doors will be opened. And so
Hmm.
sometimes people go into this space, and this is a very lucky time and a very lucky space for you. And so feel your heart opened up. I feel your heart really bright, really light. Head got quiet. Hair got quiet, totally quiet.
Yeah, I feel like this year, I feel like I'm more together and like I'm able to propel myself better
I
too.
see you doing all those things. So it looks really, really good. You're going to get really lucky with money and love. Hello. And so there we go.
How's
Very
my
good.
second dimension with the
All good
angel?
now. Totally good. Totally bright. Totally opened up. Everything. Yeah.
Thank you
Not
so
a,
much. Thank you so
yeah.
much, Gary.
No, you're good. Appreciate you, buddy. Love you. You take
Thank
care of
you. I love
yourself.
you. Love you.
Take care of yourself. There we go. That was really bright. That was really, really, really bright. You got kind of high. You could feel that. That's really good. I'm just looking at you guys. I'm just clearing away. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm clearing a bunch of you guys. Let me talk to Denise Dixon. I want to talk to her, see what she's up to. Hey, girl, what you doing? What you up to?
Hi, Carrie. Gee,
Hey, how are you?
I'm,
What are you trying to push through? Any kind of push throughs you got? What's going on?
well, what am I trying to push through? I'm trying to pretty much do what everyone else is talking about, have a relationship with God and really try to hear him. And
He's sitting right there beside you. One side of your body's warm. Which side? You feel it?
I think my right.
I think you're right. Yeah, I see him right there. Yeah, that's how close he is in with you. See, I think a lot of times what happens, you're thinking of God is up in, he's an ethereal God floating up in the clouds, living in heaven. He's on his big throne. He has a bunch of big thrones and he has a bunch of heavens,
Yeah.
right? But he's right here with you. And I see him right in your energy field. So he is that close with you. Now, here's what I see. This is a God spirit, and he now just reached over and grabbed your hand. Your hand got warm. Weird, right? Feel it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I see you freaking because you're going, oh my God, that really happened. And so that's how close God is to you. He said he hears every thought and every word, and he appreciates who you are. He says, you are with him. You are one with him. I'm trying to quote him. Uh, he says, you are one with him and know he is one with you. He said he wants you to have bigger intentions. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I've been thinking. Yeah.
Okay. He wants you to have bigger intentions. And so you want to do this clarity on your thoughts, which is your Mercury energy of this planet that's here. And you want to expand your vision and your potential with Jupiter energy. And so these are your two planets. If you concentrate on these today and tomorrow, that this will really allow that light to roll through. But he shows me that have you been writing? Have you been writing? Do you write?
I can, and I do a lot of reading, audiobooks, and I have an exam coming up too. I have a lot of studying to do,
Yeah,
which
that's
I think
all.
yeah.
You'll do good with that. But he's telling me that he wants you to write.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Okay, because
I like
you have an ability to if you got God that close in your ear. I've been writing like crazy. I mean, lately, I mean, I get up and I just write because I'm trying to write about this new heaven dimension that is your heaven dimension here on earth, and explain to people how you can have your heaven. And so,
yeah.
and so, I mean, I'll just start writing, and 20 pages or 30 pages later, whatever. And I do that with God, like he's in the room with you. He's actually in the room. He's in the room with you. And when I'm writing, God's in the room with me. And
Yeah.
he's giving me what I'm supposed to write about. But he's telling me to tell you to write. So jot down your thoughts, jot down whatever, and you'll find that this is going to go far for you.
Huh. That makes sense. Thank you,
Okay.
Gary.
Yeah. Good luck. He just
Yeah.
gives you he gives you a big kiss. And he said, again, he says he appreciates you. You're taking a trip. Where are you going? You coming to my retreat? Come to my retreat.
Oh,
It's
it's a
June
matter of
4th.
time. Yeah, I'll be there. But
Good.
I'm going to Laughlin to see my sister and my brother. I'm gonna drive my brother. And we're gonna meet at the casinos and spend a week there with them.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun.
Yeah.
But I see you coming to retreats and really making a difference. I feel good about that.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
so,
Thank
yeah,
you, Gary.
all right. Yeah,
Thanks, everybody.
thank you. Good luck, good luck, good luck. There you go. That was crazy. God's like hanging out. So you guys got to realize God's with you. I mean, he'll hang out with you in the room with you. He'll be with you when you feel like you're missing something and you're lonely and you're sad and you're goofy and you're not worthy and you're all these negative things, right? All you got to do is just ask God to please come and hang out with you. These days, if you ask him, he'll show up because he's very interested in the planet Earth. He has a lot of planets. He has a lot of universes. I mean, God's big, bigger than I think anybody has a concept of. But he really is very interested in the planet Earth and developing the planet Earth as a true heaven planet. So the planet Earth is going to turn into a heaven no matter what, is what I see. because God's God, and this is a physical heaven, the most amazing heavens. And I'm privy to all these heavens. I really do know about them because He showed me all of them, and taught me all these different dimensions and how to pull different energies and fix different things. And I can do all those things. And then Zion heaven, which is the highest heaven. And Zion heaven is a physical heaven, just like earth is, where God is physical. What a trip, huh? And the book of Enoch says the Zion heaven, and this is the only thing wrote about Zion heaven, the amount to anything, is in the book of Enoch. And the book of Enoch says, this is where God dwells. So what does that mean? Well, it means He walked around. And so He's in a physical heaven in Zion heaven. There's a few physical heavens. Zion heaven is a physical heaven. Bog heaven is a physical heaven. Bog is the sun god of abundance and love. And earth is a physical heaven, believe it or not. So we actually live on a physical heaven planet. We live in this physical heaven. So it will turn into a physical heaven. So right now they've opened up all these gates and all these doors and all these dimensions where you guys can have your heaven. You really can. These planets that are aligning, I'll go back over them again. And Neptune, it opens doors to your intention. So if you meditate for 2 or 3 minutes on Neptune today, tomorrow, opens those doors for intention. Uranus, it triggers sudden insights where you go, and you figure out what it is God really wants you to do. Ask Him, God, what do you want me to do? And then He'll tell you. The Saturn, it stabilizes your breakthroughs. Many times you can have a breakthrough and you're too damn dumb. This is what I'd say about myself. I have a breakthrough and I'm too damn dumb to get it, right? Well, I go, okay, don't be dumb, right? Don't be dumb, Gary. And realize when you have a breakthrough, be appreciative of the breakthrough and be aware of the breakthrough. Write it down, because many times you'll have spiritual breakthroughs or psychic breakthroughs. You'll get it and you'll forget it. It'll go out of your mind. So write it down. Be aware of these breakthroughs. And so this is really an important thing. And Saturn stabilizes those breakthroughs. Jupiter expands your vision and your potential. Potential goes along with going, I'm worthy. Know you're worthy. Know you're worthy, and your potential will show up. It'll just come to the party. Venus awakens those desires, those intimate desires, to where you find your relationship, your love, your soul connection. That's beautiful, and it takes two to make one many times, and so that's wonderful. And Mercury gives you those clarity moments to your thoughts when you think and you think and you think, and then all of a sudden you go, and you get that clarity, that brief moment where you get it. Write those down. Write them down. It's so important to do that. And then remember, the biggest thing tonight was God wanted me to tell you guys to push through. Right now, you have the ability, the energy on the planet, because of all these planets aligning, to push through where you are now. And if you try and you just push through it, you'll be able to do it. Now I'm clearing your energy off. I'm bringing in a big giant. If you imagine this big white spiral around you right now, this is going to light you up. And so you'll feel really, really good, and you'll be able to have a great week. You'll tear it up. You'll do good. Everything will happen. And so please come to my spiritual retreat. It's really, really important that I'm able to see you guys, some of you guys in person. Join us also virtually if you can't come in person. But call Michelle, 702-822-0548, 702-822-0548, GarySpivey.com. You also always call the office, 800-827-GARY. And also to book a private reading with me. I'm doing a few private readings with you guys and enjoying it, really having fun doing that. I'm looking at you. I'm clearing everybody I can see. There we go. There we go. There we go. I got to go to Betty. Let me go to Betty if they're still there. Let me see if they're still there. Are they still there? Let me see.
Very joyful.
Hey, there we are. Hey, my girl. Hey, I was supposed to talk. I was supposed to talk to you earlier this week, and I didn't get to you. And I just wanted to say I apologize for that. But I want to because I see some really cool things, and I figured out what you got going,
Yeah.
and so I can really help you. And
Thank you.
yeah, some people are halfway in a dimension and halfway out of a dimension. And
Yeah.
you're going through a transitional time where that's what's happening with you. And
Yeah.
it's beating your butt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beating you to death. And
Mm-hmm.
so and you have to realize your thoughts are powerful.
Yeah.
And so they're so powerful that you will hex yourself to hell and then back and then to heaven you'll go, and then you'll go back to hell and then you'll go back to heaven and you're back to that black and white thing. So
Yeah.
you got to push through. I want you to imagine this in your mind's eye, and I'm going to help you with this. Okay,
Okay.
this is a meditation. All you guys should do this because this will work for you when you're beating through this. Most of you guys are in the next to hell, next to heaven dimension. That means you'll have a minute in your life where you're in hell, and the next minute in your life you're in heaven.
Yeah.
Next thing, it makes sense? Okay.
Yes.
Now I want you to get to the heaven dimension. And
Okay.
so this is the spiritual gift that God is giving you. And so it's a big, giant white mountain top. Okay. And so there we go. And now just there you are. Now he's just grabbing your hand and pulling you up on top of that mountaintop. And there's a big throne, and he's sitting you on a throne next to him. So there we are. And he put a crown on your head on that throne. This crowns you in this dimension, and this is the heaven dimension. And so now you're in this heaven, Zion heaven dimension. And anytime you get crowned in a dimension, this means you can always go back to there.
Thank
Okay.
you.
And so now you went to that dimension, and then he's taking a spirit and throwing it in your body. And that's a big white God spirit. So, all you guys, you want to ask for this white mountaintop spiritual gift, heaven dimension gift, get the crown, ask God for the crown. There you are. Now you got it. I heard you all got it. If you wanted it, you got it right then. Take that crown. That brings you to this heaven dimension. And now you want to ask for a white God spirit. And so this big white God spirit rolled into your body. There
Thank
we
you.
are. There
Thank
we
you.
go. There we
Okay.
go. And now I see hearts, brains,
Thank you.
gifts, swords, staves, and above all, for you, Betty, I see golden shoes.
Ah,
This here,
thank you, God.
yeah, yeah, and that'll put you right on your path, your golden path. Now your feet are on fire. Feel it?
Yeah,
See?
are, yes.
That's crazy, right?
Yes.
What does that feel like?
Oh my gosh, amazing. Like my legs are even on fire. And oh my gosh, like I even feel jittery, like it just
Mhm.
feels so good.
Yeah. Well, see, you
Really
are a
good.
light. You're a light being. You're a God being. You're an angel being. You're a special spiritual being. And so the demons are playing games with you.
Yeah.
And so they're trying to keep you from slipping from the next to hell, next to heaven dimension up to the next dimension, which is the heaven dimension. So now you're in the heaven dimension, you're crowned in that dimension, go to that white mountaintop and you okay. It's really simple. And then after that dimension, the next dimension is the your heaven dimension, which
Yeah.
is then you'll find your heaven will open up right here on earth and you'll be fine.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And the next dimension after that is the miracle dimension, and you'll be able to ask for miracles, and they'll just fall out of the sky and hit you in the head. And there you go.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah,
I love
but
you,
no,
Gary.
I love you too. But there's the path. That's the path. That's the way it works with all you guys, and that's what we're going to be teaching as a spiritual retreat. And so please, Betty, come to the next spiritual retreat, and I
I
will.
am.
Yeah,
I am.
and so
I am.
if you even go backwards a little bit into any kind of boo boo dimension, I'm going to put my arm around your neck and choke you. And so it's like,
Gary,
okay, yeah,
wait, Gary, will you do a reading for me?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely. Yes,
Okay. All right.
absolutely. I would love
Okay.
to. I would
Okay.
love.
I love you. I
Yeah,
love you. I'm giving you a big old freaking hug
thank you. I need
and a
it. I
kiss.
appreciate it. I
Mwah.
appreciate it. That's good. Yeah, and tell that guy there you're with, tell him I like him too. A little bit.
I like you too. Yeah.
I love you too. He's
I love you
great.
guys. I'm playing
I
with you. I
love
love you guys.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, look how
Wow.
better you feel. See how you feel good?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
see,
feel great.
you have to put your spirit in these high dimensions
Okay.
and then you're fine.
Okay.
And it's really that simple.
That's
know.
wonderful.
Eh,
Thank you.
Yeah. And so
Thank you, Jerry.
yeah, you're gonna be fine. Good luck. I love you.
Thank you, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. My feet got hot. You guys made my feet all hot. And that's good. That's good. And so, Dean, what did I forget? Did I forget something? Have I messed anything up? Tell me what I'm
There
doing.
you got one more. If you got one more left in you.
Yeah, of course.
All right,
Yes,
we got
sure I do.
Haley's gonna be getting well, she's got a question here. Let me just
Okay.
bring. Yeah.
Hey, girl.
Hi, I love you. This was so fabulous. All of it. Oh my
Oh,
gosh. I feel so like zapped up. It feels so good.
oh, good, honey. Good. You
Thank
look
you.
so good. You look so good.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
What's your?
I
Yeah.
actually feel I have two things. One for me, one for Remy. I actually feel really good. I found that surgery that you were talking about, and it all kind of aligned perfectly, like timing with Remy, and like I'm moving forward with having surgery the Monday after next.
And that's where your feet. That's where your foot, right?
Yeah, it is. It's really an anomaly surgery that I had to go to a different doctor, which I feel really good about him. And it's just all happening really fast. And
I
so I
see.
just,
Well, I see a golden road to it. So obviously it looks good. Yeah.
okay, great. It's very rare and kind of in its infantry phase. So but I really have faith in it. It's just my third foot surgery in 3 years. So recovery, not walking and stuff is starting to get to me. So when you're talking about pushing through, it's heavy on me because I've been recovered and injured and recovered and injured. So I really feel that this is the time. So if you could light that up for me too, and all of that. Additionally, when I get injured, I have a vein thing that happens in my feet. And for the past 2 months, I just like can't do anything because I get like blood pooling in my toes and it kind of is together but separate. So maybe clarity on that. I know that with surgery, it makes it worse. So that's another thing that I'm like not ready for.
I
I
think
need to have
here's
the
what
surgery, but
I'm kind of an expert with feet problems because I had a foot problem of the worst nature because of COVID, and
yeah,
so when I look at you, I would say that you need to go to one other specialist as well, and that would be a vein doctor, okay, and so I
I
see.
have.
Okay, maybe revisit and have them just do a couple of ultrasounds on what's really going on in with the vein there or the arteries in that foot, and that'll be a breakthrough that'll make everything even way better. And
Okay.
it's really a simple thing, you know.
But it'll all be fine because I won't be able to do that
Yeah,
until after. And I
yeah.
can tell
Well,
that they're together and there's a main artery that goes through where I'm having the surgery and a vein. So, I'm just like, I have faith,
mhm.
but it's painful
Well,
and it's
I
been a long
think it
process.
only these you actually will have time before you can pull it off. And so I feel like that if you do, it'll be an insight.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I could put my brain to anything and get it done, but I mean, it's the
you
time
can.
crunch.
Well, even though it is, I'm telling you, it's worth it. And so because
Okay.
you're gonna figure out something they don't know which will be helpful. And so that's what I see. You could put the cart before the horse. I don't know how far you'll get, but you can put the horse in front of the cart and you can go far. And so, but
Yeah.
it's one of those things where, it seems like what comes first, but that would be if you do that first, you'll go, ah, and then the doctor that's doing your surgery will really understand a little bit more of what he needs to know. And so that's how I see it. So that's
Okay,
all I
thank
got.
you. My
Yeah.
second one is Remy. She's been since the end of January. There was a situation that happened, and she's had extreme panic attacks. Um, yeah, I'm doing my best with that. They've
I
been
cleared it.
aggressive. They
I
made her
cleared it.
faint,
Yeah, she'll be all right.
and so
I just cleared her off. She looks good now. She had a bunch of
okay,
panic attack demons. Now she don't. I
yeah,
got her. Yeah, she's
thank
easy.
you.
Yeah.
She is
Yeah.
easy.
What's her food? What's her food intake? She's got a little eating disorder demon. I just
She
got rid of it.
does.
Oh, she does?
Yeah,
Okay. You know about it. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, there, I just cleared it. So that'll be better too. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Love you.
You.
Thank you.
I love you too. See you soon. Okay.
Bye.
All right. Thanks, girl. Thanks, girl. And so a lot of times, guys, you do have these little dark energies that mess with you and they try to keep you from pushing through. So in your mind, just push through. You've got to do that in your consciousness. And so this whole thing where, you know, the Jupiter energy expands your potential and your vision. And Saturn works with your breakthroughs. So I would say you would just meditate with this Saturn energy being open today and tomorrow with all these planets aligning, and you would concentrate on this Saturn energy and just push through. And your mind push through whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you need to do. Go ahead and just push through. What do you have to lose? Just push through it, and you're going to find that things will click for you. You'll see you'll be quite happy. I see all this light. I see all this love. I love you guys, and I really appreciate you guys being here. And so come to the spiritual retreat. I'm looking forward to it. I got all kinds of cool stuff planned. You're going to freak because you're going to have a ball. You're going to have the time of your life. And but you're also get enlightened and get a lot higher. You want to get into this dimension. You want to get out of the next to hell, next to heaven dimension. You want to get up into the heaven dimension and then move into this your heaven dimension, which is really important. That is so important for you to do. And if you do that, you'll find you can have your heaven right here on earth. And that's a fun place to be. And so I look really, really forward to seeing you guys. And I appreciate you guys so much. And then you want to move into the miracle dimension where miracles are normal. And that makes things nice. I appreciate you, love you, and I will see you real soon. See you on Wednesday. I'll do the energy clearing on Wednesday. Appreciate you guys. Big kiss, big love. Call Michelle, 702-822-0548, 702-822-0548 to schedule in for the retreat, and or 702-822-0548 or 800-827-GARY for a private reading, GarySpivey.com. Thank you guys. See you soon.